You're looking at Taboose Pass up there at 11,500 feet, and you're looking at it from the lava beds of Owens Valley at 4,000 feet. And that's almost a mile and a half of elevation gain. I don't think I'll be doing that in one day. I started out with clear skies this morning, but that is changing fast. This primrose seems to be flourishing well in this adverse environment. This whitebark pine doesn't seem to mind the rocks either. These jagged peaks are pretty spectacular. This mountain sunflower seems to be flourishing well in almost zero soil. It's already time to call it a day. I got to share this little spot with a friendly couple from Bishop, California. You're between a rock and a hard spot to try to find a good camping spot up here on a trail like this at 10,000 feet. Not very neat, but it's a tent. Well, I worked up an appetite today. I wonder what's for dinner. It might not look like much, but it was good and tasty. A neighboring marmot even helped me clean the dishes. No rain, and that was the end of the first day.
Good morning. Just another beautiful day. Now I just can't wait to get going. Just take a look at these mountains. Wow.
That's looking towards Taboose Pass that I plan on getting over today. I'm liking that blue sky. We'll have to see how long that's going to last. It stayed dry yesterday, so I've got my hopes up. There's a lot to see up here. Starting to get into some patches of snow. The trees are getting few and far between. The vegetation seems to hang out where the moisture is. And there's definitely some water draining off of these slopes. This sneezeweed is adapting well to this moist climate.
Sure awesome. Pass is getting closer. That's where I came from. Owens Valley down there. Followed the draw up here. And this is where I'm going, up to the pass there.
It looks like somebody's up there. I think I've got company.
How you doing?
Good morning.
Hey.
Taboose Pass, take one.
All right.
It's a pick of a trail,
This is quite a trail.
I'll say. Close to the pass though. You can see it in the break over there.
Now this guy's vacationing from the Midwest. His wife dropped him off here on the east side. I guess he's going to go visit family. And he's hoping she's going to be picking him up on the west slope of the Sierras. I'm still looking for that pass. It's up here somewhere. Seems to be a lot of disillusioned ridges. Oh, I'm starting to see a few little white puffs up there. They tend to grow pretty fast. Oh, I think I have more company coming.
That's what I like to see, somebody taking care of the trail a little bit too.
Oh,
Now we're looking at a 16-inch rainbow, believe it or not. I ain't gonna tell you where it was got.
He's another local from Bishop, and he knows where the big ones are. Is that where I think it is out there? That's the sign that says I made it to the top of the pass. Got to zoom in here a little bit closer to make sure that it's saying 11. And that means it's all downhill from here. I wished. It's mid-July, and there's still a little bit of a snowpack. And look at those clouds. Look like they're doing their thing. Out ahead there, you might be able to see a lake right there, and that's where I'm going to be pitching my tent tonight. It looks like the pass is harboring an alpine meadow, just covered with shooting stars. And this Matt Penstaman is enjoying this high elevation. And we've got wildlife. You see him and then he's gone. And it looks like I'm disturbing a big chubby yellow-bellied marmot. And she's the third hiker I saw on the trail today. And I haven't even tied into the John Muir Trail yet. I'm looking down towards the South Fork of the Kings River. The John Muir Trail follows the river up the canyon to Mather Pass. I took a detour over to that lake that had the 16-inch trout in it, and I found it. I found the trout too. But the bad news is they weren't biting. Some of these trees really look weathered at this elevation. Some more than others. I finally found my way down to the John Muir Trail. I think I'll spur off onto the Bench Lake Trail, only a mile away. In doing that, I get to go through this beautiful meadow. The shooting stars seem to like these meadows up here. For a while there, it looked like these flowers are going to get wet, but it didn't happen. And that was the end of the second day. Well, good morning. It's another beautiful morning in the high Sierras. I'm checking out the sights at beautiful Bench Lake. Yeah, that divide over there is Taboose Pass, where I went over yesterday. I wish I could say I was getting a lot of fish, but that wasn't happening. They just weren't biting. I was impressed with the flowers here. Indian paintbrush was in full bloom. Shooting stars were found everywhere. And the alpine columbine was in its prime. I took a day hike up to an unnamed lake above Bench Lake. Yeah, I love discovering these little alpine lakes. It's always nice having a little company.
High elevation bath time. There's nothing like it. Yeah. Feel like a new man now. I'm ready for the trail.
These summit lakes are quality, hanging on the rim of the world. And every so often, they produce something special, like the Loch Ness Monster here. It's time to head back to camp. I'm going to go down a slope there and wrap around that ridge and drop into Bench Lake. So far, those clouds aren't doing too much. On my way back, this wallflower and paintbrush sort of caught my eye. And back at the lake, I got to fellowship with some friendly hikers. I was glad to see some locals keeping an eye on my campsite. And that'd be the end of the third day. It's a good morning, and it's about time to break camp here and head up towards Paiute Pass along the John Muir Trail. And right off, I'm passing fellow hikers. You gotta be paying attention all the time though. You never know when these monsters are gonna show up.
You got it. You got it. Here it's just beautiful.
I enjoyed meeting you and talking to you.
Oh, need some of the neat people to meet along here.
As I get closer to Paiute Pass, I notice the trees are starting to thin out a little bit. These trees seem to have found a rock that they like. These hikers are visiting from Germany. They were on a quest to see all the national parks out west here before they had to go back home. Whoa, watch out. Oh, he just about got me. These are a couple unnamed lakes at the base of Paiute Pass. This looks like a fern at 11,000 feet. There's not many of these at this elevation. I'm getting closer to the pass. There's a few weathered-looking trees hanging on up here. Those lakes are getting further away. Check out this guy. Those roots can't be holding on to much. As I get close to the pass here, I start to see these pretty birdies. It looks like I made it up. It looks like they have a trail marker marking the high point of the pass. This is looking north from the pass. And that lower lake down there is Lake Marjorie, where I have camp set up. So I'll be heading back down there, back to camp this evening. This is looking north from the pass. It looks like there's some pretty rugged slopes in that direction. Those clouds look like they're building pretty fast. Wouldn't want to get caught up here in a big storm. Yeah, here come some hikers hoofing it up to the pass. It's time for me to head back to camp. And I'm already back at camp, which has a nice view of Lake Marjorie. I couldn't believe seeing those flowers at the top of the path. The name of the plant is Sky Pilot, and it's the only plant that I saw up there. And that's the end of the 4th day. Good morning. It's my last day in the mountains. I need to take one last look at my surroundings before I go.
Taboose Pass, I'll get it right, a view of some lakes below. That's the valley going up towards, and what I'm going to be doing is going up into that pass right there.
As I get back down to the valley floor again and look back at the slopes, I realize what a great creator God I have.